Good evening, my friends. Coming to you today from the Victory A Cafe. Never been in here before, but what appeals to me is that simultaneously the prices are cheap. Oh, I do apologise. Well, fantastic. You're not really seeing a great representative of that right now. But the prices are cheap, but also I actually know what I'll be ordering because the menu is in Canto and in English. So this seems like a good place to check out, right? Let's give it a shot. Not sure if it's a wait here or just sit down situation. Could a table for one? Just one. Yes. Amazing. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Now is afternoon tea.
Ah, perfect.
You see this menu?
We're still afternoon tea?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right. If you're British, afternoon tea means posh sandwiches, tea and cakes at a hotel. Here, it can mean that, but it's far more common for afternoon tea to mean that because you're coming not at peak hours, you're coming after lunch but before their dinner rush, they sell cheaper food. So this is my options. uh, wow. Can you see you can get a steak with wedges for less than £5? My steak has arrived. Shall we have a look? I'm smelling like a sweet chili sauce. You can see it's very pink, which I'm happy with. And then you've got your potato wedges. I mean, this is really good. I mean, I assume it's tasty. Really good value. It's funny that that he didn't offer me the chance to say how I like my steak cooked. And thank you, sir.
More for a quarter,
Perfect. Yeah.
but it's 26.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. In the UK, that's basically unheard of. It's such a thing that you have a very specific liking to how your steak is done. But different cultures have different relationships with how they cook their meat. Because when I worked in hospitality in the UK, whenever an American came in and ordered a burger, they'd always say like, "And I'd like it medium rare," or whatever they'd say. And I'd just be thinking to myself as I'm writing it down, yeah, the chef's going to ignore that. You get your burger the same way everyone else gets their burger. But yeah, I think I'm going to be happy with how this steak's cooked anyway. But I've no cutlery. So this is a potato wedge. Happy with them. Really fluffy on the inside. A nice amount of seasoning without it being too much on the outside. And a nice crisp on the outside. Yep. Thanks, sir. Can I have some cutlery? Can I have some cutlery? A knife and fork? Yeah.
Please.
Oh. They were under the table. My bad. All right, the main event. Shall we see what a £5 steak tastes like in Hong Kong? Wow. Smells a bit strange. I almost find it hard to believe that's beef. It tastes so different to what I'm used to. Am I being stupid? This is what she looks like. The sauce is very good. And it's definitely needed because it's covering up a cheap piece of meat. Look, I didn't have any expectations that, you know, it should be fancy meat. I'm just surprised by the taste. Because it doesn't taste like steak. Sir? Hello? Oh, sorry. Is this beef?
Yeah.
Beef?
Yeah.
Nice,
beef.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fair enough. Okay, now I can enjoy it in its own right. This doesn't taste very beefy. Also, I called that lady sir. Something I never do when I go somewhere that's really cheap is order fish. Because I think there's just a minimum quality required to enjoy fish. You know, unless you're having it in, like, say, fish finger form or something. And I totally accept that, you know. I wouldn't expect somewhere that charges £5 for fish and chips for it to be amazing fish and chips. I mean, back in the day you would, but not nowadays. So I think the same lesson is just to be learned with steak. You can't really have a cheap steak and have it be what you expect. Cheap chicken usually works out perfect. There's loads of things you can do with cheap chicken that makes it really tasty. I'm just going to be honest, I'm not really enjoying this, and I hate to be negative about something I'm paying so little for. I think it's just the expectations versus reality. I also don't want to be negative because this is, you know, this is a proper local place, and I want to be respectful of that culture. But I'm just chewing kind of fat, and not even what feels like beef fat, almost like bacon fat. It's lathered in a really nice sauce, like the sweet chili sauce. But I feel like the primary reason that sauce is there is actually just to cover up the cheap meat. The potato wedges are very nice. The experience is nice. I don't begrudge the cost, it's so cheap. I'm happy to eat it. But I just think there's much better things you could order in a place like this. Or, maybe that's not true. You know, maybe order this, but just don't come in with your British expectation of what a sirloin steak is. I would come back here for sure. I really respect the prices, I respect the service, but I wouldn't order this again.